name is Michelle Lee, and I'm a junior at the University of California at San Diego.
Go, Michelle!
I'm a second-generation Chinese American, and my parents immigrated here from Southeast Asia, or southern part of China, to the United States because they knew that they wanted to have children, and they wanted their children to have a better life than they had growing up. I also have the honor of being the fall intern for APALA. I grew up in San Francisco, and I went to a really diverse elementary school. My school had white students, Asians, Latinos, and African Americans, and I enjoyed growing up with friends of different races, and I was able to learn a lot from them. Our classes were so culturally diverse that we spent a lot of time learning about culture. I was able to share with my classmates about Chinese traditions that my family celebrated, and likewise, I learned about my classmates' family traditions and their cultural holidays as well. And growing up around diverse people also helped to reduce stereotypes all around and open my eyes to the diversity that is the United States of America. We didn't see each other as different, we were just friends, people. And in elementary school, we learned a lot about the civil rights movement, the farm workers movement, Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Cesar Chavez, and we even had Dolores Huerta come to one of our school assemblies. It was awesome. These leaders cultivated in us a sense of justice, and we knew that racism, discrimination was a struggle of the past, something that could not be tolerated in society today, and something that people in history have fought to change. It is still something that we're fighting today. Being in a diverse class made these lessons very, very real and demonstrated the significance of celebrating diversity. These lessons were so central to my elementary education, so when I discovered that many classmates in my middle and high school didn't even know why we celebrated Cesar Chavez Day, I couldn't even believe it. My high school was really different. I went to Lowell High School in San Francisco, and the majority of the students was Asian American. Then there were some white students and a handful of African Americans. It was a slight culture shock, and it took me some time to get used to. At Lowell, I received a great education, and most of the students there, 90%, went to college right after graduation. However, I really missed the day-to-day interactions with students of different backgrounds and what I learned from having diverse friends with a wide range of experiences. We didn't celebrate certain holidays anymore, and the civil rights movement was more of a history lesson than something that was valued in an important cultural context. Most of my classmates had attended elementary and middle schools that were less culturally diverse, and so the first time I was exposed to a classmate with racist attitudes and remarks from their ignorance left me in complete disbelief, a contradiction to every moral that I had learned growing up. However, right now I'm at UC San Diego, and it has a similar demographic makeup as my high school, with the majority being Asian Americans and white students. However, being a sociology major, students in my major are a lot more racially diverse than the rest of the school. Having diverse students with different viewpoints in my classes significantly improves my learning. We discuss a lot of different topics, and different people are able to contribute to the topics, and by providing their personal anecdotes, they make the subject matter come to life and seem more real, and not just something academic that I'm studying. At UC San Diego, I also participate in tutoring elementary students in City Heights, which is a large refugee population. The kids in the program are recent immigrants from Africa and Southeast Asia. They're put into classrooms based on their age level and not on their English capabilities, which gives them a major disadvantage academically. Every week we help these students with their English, math, and science homework assignments. And then we talk to them about their families and their friends. And for a lot of them, this is their only one-on-one time that they have to speak to someone in English. They tell me about their dreams of college and how they want to become doctors and teachers and scientists. And when I hear them talk about this, I can think of no more deserving student who deserves to get into higher education than they do. And I can think of no one who is more hardworking, staying at school long hours, just trying to learn basic English vocabulary, and still hopeful no matter what their grades reflect. I don't think grades and test scores are the best way to decide who should be admitted to a college or university, because there's so much more to that than makes up a person. Colleges need to consider a whole person and everything they bring, including the different experiences they have because of their race. As an Asian American student, I don't feel hurt by equal opportunity policies, and much of my upbringing and childhood education was affected and deeply enriched by diversity. And without it, I wouldn't have the same passions I have today. I wouldn't even be the person that I am right now. And in addition, I enjoy being able to share my Asian American background and stories with people of other diversities, an experience I deeply value and cherish. And furthermore, until all the challenges, obstacles, discriminations that disadvantage underrepresented students are finally addressed and taken care of, we need to consider race. I believe we need to help students with dreams of higher education, and we need to give them the equal opportunity to do great things. Diversity just doesn't happen on its own, for the same reasons that minority students need help getting into better schools. As an Asian American student in college and a member of the APALA Alliance today, I believe that we are all in this together. These types of policies are good for all college campuses and help students today, including Asian Americans. Thank you.